and welcome to Small Business Big Online lesson number 2. So congratulations on completing the first lesson. You're now really clear on where you are at when it comes to your online presence. So well done. And you've also set your 3 goals when it comes to getting your business online. So that's really exciting. I hope that you quickly accomplish these goals so that you can replace them with new ones, because that's what goal setting is all about. Now in this lesson we're going to look at touch points, and we're also going to look at how touch points are all connected up to your customers and creating your online presence, because touch points are basically what's going to help you grow your business online and get the word out there. So exactly what are touch points? Well, they are the core of your online presence. So they're all about communicating and connecting with your ideal customers. And your ideal customers and your target market, that's who we want to connect with. And we're going to get clear on exactly who those customers are in this lesson. Now remember, I have explained touch points before, and it can take between, this is a rough guesstimate, it can take between 3 and 25 touch points. And why I say a bit of a rough guesstimate is because when you get onto the online world as a small business owner, there's going to be what's called cold, warm and hot ideal customers. So there's going to be customers out there who really haven't heard of you before, have no idea what you do and what you offer. They're going to be cold customers, and they'll need a lot more touch points before they feel like they're comfortable enough to purchase from you. Then you're going to come across some warm customers, or these warm customers will come across you. These customers are people who sort of know what they're after. They know what the products or the services that they need, and they've got an understanding of what it is that you offer. And these warm customers probably won't need as many touch points before they feel comfortable to purchase from you. And then you'll have your hot customers. These are customers who have heard about you, they've been referred to you by a friend, or they've come across you online before. They know who you are, what you are about, and how you can help them. They know that you are the person to go to help solve their problem or meet their needs. These are hot customers, and it could only take, up to 3 touch points before they feel confident enough to make a purchase from you. Okay, so that's the importance of touch points, especially when it comes to your cold, warm or hot customers online. So what are touch points? Well, I've explained this before, but touch points, they're created through the platforms that you build your business online with. So you create touch points from your website, you create touch points from your newsletter, your business blog, your YouTube channel and your Facebook page. And over time, your goal is to create hundreds, if not thousands of touch points so that you can connect to these cold, warm and hot ideal customers who are out there right now searching for you online, searching for your products and your services. Okay, so who are touch points for? Well, it's a no-brainer, and I'm pretty sure you're clear that touch points are created to connect you with your ideal customer. They're created for your ideal customer. So that's why it is so important to be crystal clear on who your ideal customer is, because when you're creating your touch points on your platforms, you want to make sure that you're communicating to your ideal customers so that when they land on one of your platforms and they connect with you through your touch points, they feel like they're home. They feel like that they're in the right place. They feel like you are the go-to person who's going to help solve their problems, their wants, their needs or their frustrations, whatever it is that they're searching for online to get help with. They know that you are the person who's going to help them. So for this lesson, in lesson number 2, your task is to get clear on who your ideal customer is. And you're going to do that by really drilling down and working out what their frustrations, their fears, their wants, their needs, what it is that they're after. And you're going to do this by working through 7 questions. And I have a task sheet for you to work through this. But to get you started, we'll go through each question and I'll answer them best as I can to help you along. So the first question you're going to ask yourself is, what is the problem that your customers have? So for me, when a customer has a problem that I know that I can help them with, the problem is that they are frustrated, they're overwhelmed, they know they need to get their business online, but they don't know where to start, or what to do next. So that's the problems that I see my customers having. They want help and support and guidance. They want a plan, and that's the problems that my customers have. What problems do your customers have? And when it comes to these problems, what is the impact that this is having on their life right now? Well, for my customers, when they have these problems, they feel frustrated that they're wasting their time trying to sort it out. They feel overwhelmed that there's just too much to get done and to get sorted and to try and learn and work through. So it can be really having a big impact on their life, and not only with all of that, but also they feel that they're losing money because they know they can be online and creating more sales, but they're just not sure how to go about it the right way. So they're really suffering. So what sort of an impact is having this problem that your customers have? How is it impacting their life? So if you could click your fingers and solve that problem for your customers, what would you say in a sentence, or maybe a sentence or two? I'd tell my customers that if they're after a quick and easy way to get their business online through a simple step-by-step process that will have their business online and grow their business online, then I have the solution. So how would you tell your ideal customers that you can help them? Now, when your customers are really suffering and they're trying to work out how they can get their problem solved, what is it that they do about it? What's that very first step that they take? What makes them go out and find a solution? Well, for my customers, they may do one of two things. The first one that I think that they may do is they'll go out and ask their friends, their family, or their colleagues about their problem, and if they have a solution for them. That's the power of word of mouth, and that's how important it is to really create a really good online presence so that you can start building this way of connecting to your ideal customers through word of mouth. The second way is that my customers would go searching online. They'd go online looking for a solution in how to get their business online. So what would your customers do? What do you think the first thing that they would do? Would they go to their family or friends? Would they go online? Next, what is the first thing that your customer would do about it? Would they want to call up somebody? Would they send an email? Would they just have a think about it? What is it that they would do? Ask yourself, what do you do really well for your customers? How is it that you help them? So is it you solve their problems quickly, you can get it done in a day, you give them instant results, you give them great support, you follow up with them? How is it that you really help your customers? How do you exactly solve your customers' problems? What is it that you do? So just write down, how do you solve your customer's problem? So for me, I help my customers solve their problem by taking them through a course that sets them up for online success. So what you want to do now is grab the worksheet for task 3 and have a look at each of the questions and fill them out as best as you can. Now, what you're going to be filling out here in this blueprint is going to be sort of a bit of a guide when it comes to creating your content online. So you'll be referring back to this worksheet when you're starting to create the content for each of your platforms, because this is going to help you really connect and communicate to your ideal customers on each of your platforms. It's going to help you write that content out. So really drill down and get as focused as you can when it comes to your customers' wants, needs, fears, frustrations, desires, whatever it is that they're searching for and that they need help with, obviously. So for all of you who are support kit participants in this course, if you have any questions or you need some help, go and check in the Facebook group. It's full of like-minded small business owners like yourself. I'm in there every day to help and guide and give you support. And if you would prefer, you can send me an email with any questions that you have, and I'll answer them that way. Now, right now, I want you to head over to the private Facebook group, and I want you to get accountable by sharing who your customer is in one sentence or a couple of sentences. And you never know, there may be some people in the Facebook group who actually is your ideal customer right now, and you may be able to help them. So get on over to Facebook and share who your ideal customer is. For those of you who haven't yet got support with the support kit, you still can. If you need that extra help, you can have access to me via email. You'll have access to the private Facebook group, and at the end of this program, I'll to give your complete blueprint a review, and you'll have a 1-hour session with me via Skype or phone. So if you'd like to do that, the link to that is below, and that's for the support kit. So that's it for this lesson. Go and download the blueprint, and I wish you huge business success as always.